Old man Woody likes the crooked cock.
Like prison activities, I know you have cards and like shit like that. There's no like Risk or Monopoly.
Yeah,
or...
yeah. We had Risk and Monopoly, shit like that. Yeah, like Monopoly in particular, they played for money.
Yeah, Monopoly was a hot one. I stayed the fuck away from Monopoly. Dudes be getting stabbed over Monopoly, but just about they'll be screaming.
It was a real like chill group that played Monopoly.
If you land on a hoteled up boardwalk, there's real life ramifications.
There's some real life. You better have the money. You better forfeit or have the money won.
That's a lot of max.
Yeah, exactly. That's a whole lot of mackerel in the locker, man. They're not playing around. I personally played mostly spades. I got a little bit into chess because I knew how the pieces move, but I was not on the par to be able to keep up with the guys in prison, believe it or not, that have been playing for 20 years, 30 years and reading books about it and stuff. Pretty much I was just playing music, man. And they have MP3 players for $90 and you pay $1.50 per song. I focused on my songs, learning how to play by ear, reading music theory. And unfortunately, I'm sad to admit that I watched every episode of the original season of Party Down South every Thursday on country music television. I don't know why. I don't like reality shows and I don't like rednecks. It was Redneck Jersey Shore.
Ridiculous.
I don't know why, but I watched it.
Ridiculousness on MTV got watched so fucking much.
That can be on the 24/7 playlist in jail and prison. Ridiculousness.
Yeah. They all like that with that like skateboarder.
Yeah. He does like
Rob Deerdeck.
He basically does videos that account to like funny internet videos, but he does it on television, right?
America's Funniest Home Videos, but internet era.
Mm-hmm. They love that shit because they don't have a fucking laptop or phone.
Yeah.
And
so meanwhile, Kyle, you're sitting there like, I saw these memes 7 years ago, and they're losing their shit to like Charlie Bit My Finger in 2019.
I hated that shit so much. Like I didn't want to watch the news. I never understood watching the fucking local Birmingham news. Who fucking cares?
Yeah.
Who cares? Like I get the weather report. It'd be nice to know if it's hot tomorrow. But who fucking cares about the local like political race or the new car wash they're putting in? Like they'd be obsessed with that shit. Yep. It's like, dude, you got 7 more years. None of,
and you're stressing on this daily news.
Like that guy will be retired by the time you get out. What the fuck?
This doesn't affect you in the fucking slightest. Doing like
I guess like any sort of feeling of connection to what's going on outside would be a little validating, right?
I guess maybe. I know I was annoyed by there was a window you could look out of a whole. It wasn't just a window, like it was a big wall that was glass with like bars on it, but you could see the highway. You could see like the highway from there, and you could see the cars going by, and it's like wonder where they're going.
I can only imagine.
Cool.
They're probably going to the mall or something.
Man, I bet they're not coming here.
Yeah. It's not real prison, but my personal prison, which is working at Cisco. I used to wonder what people did driving at 2 p.m.
Yeah.
Like, what are all these people doing on the road? What lives do they exist?
Where they're at 2 o'clock having a pressing issue to where there's big traffic.
Like, I drove at 2 p.m. every once in a blue moon for a dentist appointment. What is this whole world happening?
The whole town's out.
How do they have this kind of time?
The roads are tremendous everywhere at 2 p.m. Doesn't matter where you are in the country.
My wife would be like, shopping. I like to go shopping at like whatever, 11 a.m. on a weekday because it's not busy. I'm like, you can do that? Yeah. I can't do that. I go on Saturday at noon when everyone else does.
Yeah, that's you go to Costco on Saturday and you're like, it's a fucking madhouse in here.
Yes. It's nice to be able to do that though. Like that's when I ride my motorcycle. Like I like to ride when like everybody's already made it to work or before everybody's going to work like early in the morning. It's been fucking cold riding lately. It's been so cold. I kind of like it. Like I get back and I'm like,
dude, I can talk motorcycles forever. Do you have new gear?
Here, but before you guys jump to motorcycles,
I'm getting cold.
Real quick.
I ended on that note. I love the wordplay.
That was the best shit I've ever heard.